Mark Simpson's wife is his agent, correct?
Correct.
And they are experiencing marital difficulties, correct?
Correct.
Therefore, Mr. Simpson will most likely be in the market for a new agent.
But we all hope and expect that the Simpsons will work things out. Correct?
Well, yeah, but on the other hand, you know, if I could manage to talk to them first, then who knows what I might be able to, what?
I'm getting that old cold chill I used to get around you, that's all.
Listen, you are the one that made me become an agent again, all right?
Yeah, agent. Not Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction. They're married, Mr. Parker.
Yes, I am aware of that, all right? I am well aware of that, and perhaps it is this professional relationship that is actually keeping them apart, okay? And perhaps, in fact, I would be helping them by keeping Mark away from her, all right? I'm an agent, okay? And I need clients. And Mark Simpson is the pick of the litter around here. God, he would give me the leverage I need with the steelheads. It would be an in with that woman from the government, a weapon to use against Strand.
Right, and seeing as Colleen is not going to Bali, it gives you an excuse to stick your face in hers every day.
Oh, please. Miss Blessed has nothing to do with any of this, all right?
Would you please look at yourself while you say that, Mr. Parker? She is the only one you ever even think about.
You know, there are plenty of women that I would, you know. Let's get busy here, all right?
Hello out there, we're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game.
Oh, the good old hockey game. It's the best game you can name. It's the best game you can name. It's the good old hockey game. With the final flick of a hockey stick and one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the hometown wins. It's a good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game. It's the best game you can name. It's the best game you can name. It's a good old hockey game.
I call the meeting to order. If you refer to the first pink page. If you refer to the first pink page. Yes, on the first pink page.
Yeah.
Item number 2, the reading of minutes from previous meeting. Now, I'm afraid this might prove ugglesome, because it appears that no minutes were recorded at the previous meeting. There are indeed no records extant to prove that a previous meeting even took place.
No. We had a meeting. I remember. Somebody brought corned beef.
I had assumed that fundamental business procedures had been maintained. I had assumed some basic competence. I was mistaken.
Excuse me. If you have something to say to me...
No. If you have something to say to me, you must request the floor and the floor must be relinquished.
Awfully formal, considering all you're doing is insulting me personally.
Do you wish the floor, Miss Blessed?
No, but I have a few suggestions about what you could do with it.
On the first blue page, items of business. Number 1, adherence to procedure. I open the floor.
Yeah, I want to discuss Simpsy. He's playing like Fred McKenna. Yeah, you know, Fred McKenna, Sing-Along Jubilee, played the guitar on his lap, used to strum it like so. He could really play. But I refer to the unfortunate matter of his blindness, meaning Simpsy ain't seeing the puck worth spit.
The issue on the table is procedural adherence. I recognize Coach Strand.
If procedure is not adhered to, there can be naught but chaos and confusion.
Yeah.
I therefore urge strict compliance.
What are we going to do about Simpsy?
Simpsy is not on the agenda. You'll have to bring him up under new business. Item 4 on the mauve.
Is that mauve?
No, that's lilac.
Water. See if you can't get my lawyer on the phone for me, all right?
Oh, would that be criminal, immigration, or extradition?
The what? The extradition guy. He's the one that kept that mass murderer in Canada for 10 years. Because that guy was a genius the way he... You know, there are plenty of women, okay, who would be very, I think, very happy to, you know, like me or be with me or... whatever. Come!
Hi.
Thornton from The Spectator.
No, I am not.
Well, I know Thornton from The Spectator. I'm pretty sure you're her.
But I am not from The Spectator. I mean, not at this moment anyway. You know, the more I think about this story, the return to your hometown, your hopes and your dreams for it, your total defeat, your utter failure.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
I think it would make a great book.
A what?
A book.
A book? A whole book about me?
Yeah.
I don't think people would be interested in reading a whole book about me. Well, maybe they would.
Yeah.
The lawyer who protects criminal maniacs, he's out of the office today, so you are completely free.
So anyways, I was thinking that maybe we should continue the interview over lunch, you know, really go in depth.
Right. Well, I have to go talk to. I gotta run an errand, so I can't do lunch.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, Rose, are you busy for dinner? Do you have dinner plans?
Yeah. Well, actually, you know, I was planning on eating at some point.
Well, you wanna?
Yeah.
Good. Hey, listen. Here are some. These are scrapbooks that my mom put together for me, and so you might be able to go through there and find a photograph that you could use in the book.
Yeah, great.
The book about me.
About him.
The whole book.
The whole book.
We'll see you later.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
And that, my friend, is why Poland fell. All right, gentlemen, gird your loins.
Hey, DeVoe. New kid, right? Bienvenue. I'm not French. How you doing, Simpsy? You don't look so good. There's too many new faces in the room, T, since the trades. Yeah. Plus, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Big dog show going on at the hotel. A dog show? Yeah. Barking and growling and yapping all night. You know, Simpsy, you gotta make up with Rayanne. You know? You gotta move back home. Like Cher says, if there is no peace in the heart, there can be no peace in any part of the body. Wisdom from the new age girlfriend, huh? Yeah, Cher. I told you about Cher, right? Like Cher is in Sharesies or yeah, Cher my. I got it. I got the Cher thing. You know, she's an ancient soul. You know, I mean, she's got a young body. I mean, she's got a really good young body, but she's an ancient soul. That's great. It's good for you. Mm-hmm. All right, boys. Let's crank it up out there today, all right? Yeah. What, at practice? All right. Yeah, at practice. All right, let's go. What's going on here, Todd? I mean, everything's going to hell. Oh, speaking of Satan, Parker's looking for you. The last thing I need in my life right now is Brett Parker.
They used to call him the kid.
That's what you get when you're 7 years old.
Yeah, well, you know, there still is something kind of boyish about him, you know. He's kind of like a little lost kid.
Okay, I must have blacked out here or something. The last I remember, we were talking about Brett Parker.
Yeah, well.
What?
Nice sweater. Where'd you get it?
It just arrived in the mail one day. I don't know why.
You know, I hardly ever get clothes sent to me in the mail. I mean, I hardly ever get letters, and I'd like to go shopping with you one day.
Okay. I gotta be honest with you, Rose. You know, not many people, can shop with me.
Pursue that man behind the net.
I didn't pursue him, I caught him.
Of course you caught him, Captain. He's a lead-footed lout. But my rules are not discretionary. They must be obeyed. Now get behind the net.
Look, I got it, all right? Don't chase the man behind the net.
Go stand behind the net, Captain. Now! Now, allow me to illustrate the efficacy of my methods, gentlemen. Try to come out.
Oh, come on, Strand. I saw you didn't have control. That's why I played the body.
Try to come out from behind the net, Captain. Try to get past me.
I know you wanted to move this team to Seattle, Strand. but you're stuck here in Hamilton. You're stuck here in Hamtown, and you're stuck here with me. So let's just try and get along, all right?
Try to get past me, Captain. Try to get past the old man.
All right, Strand. Just what you want? All right, let's go. Come on, take a shot. Let's go. Come on.
Have I taught you nothing? Such retaliation will only earn you a penalty. You must learn to exercise self-control. I want action, gentlemen, not reaction. Let's go! Scrimmage is on!
I hope you understand that this is just the beginning. The look is not developed in a day. Thank you.
I'll have you know, down at the Spectator, I'm considered to be a pretty flashy dresser.
Rose, in the newsroom, Preston Manning is a flashy dresser. So, who's the lucky guy?
Okay.
The guy benefiting from the D'Alessandro touch.
Nobody. I just felt like a change, really.
Rose, 4 new push-up bras are not a change. They're a man.
There's no man. There's no man. Honest.
Hey, phew. I saw what happened out there, all right? And I'm telling you right now, Strand has no right to treat you like that, okay?
Get lost, Parker.
A good agent will protect the client from that sort of thing.
Rayanne is my agent.
Yeah, well, no offense, but Rayanne wouldn't last 2 seconds in the ring with Il Duce here, would she?
Parker!
Want to see what an agent does? I'll show you what an agent does.
I thought you were persona non grata around here.
Harry, listen, I was just informing Mark that he clearly has legal recourse against your harassment, but I advised him against expensive litigation and suggested instead that perhaps I simply fix you up with a new butt crack.
My knees quiver.
Well, it's holding up that head of yours. What does that thing weigh now? 45, 55 pounds?
I have no time for this, Parker. Not now that I am both coach and general manager.
Well, you know, there's always time. Let's go. You and me right now.
You want to go?
Oh, yeah, I want to go. Let's go.
I believe you're about to.
Parker. Okay, Hickey, do your stuff.
Come with me, sir.
Colleen.
Don't call me Colleen.
That's your name.
So your name is, you know, but I don't call you that. I call you Parker, as in leave the building, Parker.
Hey, listen, I'm a licensed player agent here. I'm a legitimate business with my client.
I'm not your client, Parker. Come with me, sir.
Listen, it can work out, Mark. I swear to God, it can work. I'll be in touch with you.
She's a wild child. I know, that's my trouble. But she's just a spunky girl with a big imagination. I certainly have. Meet Pippi Longstocking. But you can call me Pippi. She can blow a ship out to sea and see the good in everything. Pippi outwits them all with ease and turns an average day into an awesome adventure. Hang with Pippi and be ready to expect the unexpected. Take a ride with Pippi Longstocking. Only on Qubo.
The best game you can name is a good old hockey game.
Room service. Sir, I've got your sandwiches. Mister.
Didn't order room service.
You understand what's going on, don't you? Harry Strand wants complete control of this team. You are standing in his way, and so what is his solution, Mark? What do you think?
Look, Parker, I
You
don't
tell
need
me
you to
what
fight
is
my
his
battles
solution?
for me, all right? Hold on a second.
All right.
Hey! Somebody want to give those mutts some kibble? Thank you.
Ooh, someone does want to hear what I have to say. His solution is to make your life miserable. Look.
It's working.
Yeah, I know. Well, forget about it, all right? New page, new day. Listen to me. We have 2 options as I see it. Number 1, we fight Strand, which, believe me, I am more than willing to do for you, okay? Second, we forget about that. We go and test other waters. Up to you. Tell me what you think. I want to hear your opinion.
Stop talking like you're my agent.
I'm just saying anything. It's like it's hypothetical, that's all. Talk to me.
I don't want to go to another team.
Fine.
The whole point is to play in Hamilton.
Good spirit.
And with the way the team is now and this lady from the government running everything, well, maybe it's time that I thought about retirement.
Retirement? Listen, I know you're down, buddy, but forget about retirement. You have 5 years, all right? Minimum, okay? 5 years of optimal play and remuneration. This is not just my opinion. This is the opinion of every single general manager in this league, and you can bet that on the exacta because I have taken the time, okay, on your behalf, to speak to every single GM in this league, and you have got 5 years. Cha-ching, cha-ching, please. Talk to me.
Rayanne has this opportunity in the fencing business, and I think I should give it some serious consideration.
Excuse me, the what? She has a what?
the fencing business.
Mark, there's not enough fencing on the planet to warrant a sideline. Big guy, forget that. No one goes, that's like going into the air business. See, I think I'll go into the air business, or maybe the water business. Fencing? Please.
Hello? Hey, how you doing? No, I was just talking to the room service guy.
5 years.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
No, it was a brutal fight, yeah.
You are built for this game. You shouldn't even be thinking about other options at this point.
I think it was my fault. Look, I think we should get together and talk. And yeah, well, I'm going to Boston tomorrow. So, you want to hold on a second? Do you mind?
I'm sorry, is this a call of a personal nature?
Yeah. And you know what, Parker? I have an agent. My wife.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to come to dinner. Yeah. I tell you what, you go to the store, and I'll pick up some beer, all right?
Parker. All right. 5 years, all right? 5 years.
Fencing. Come on. No, you just need to pick up a few things. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, let me call you back. Rayanne.
Mr. Parker.
Oh, my God. That's weird.
Do you really expect me to believe we just ran into each other at the mall?
Well, hey, I shop like anybody else.
What are you really doing here?
Yeah, okay. You want the truth? Here is the absolute truth. It's Mark. Listen, I was over at the hotel, and I saw him, and I'm worried sick about the guy. Listen, first of all, I just want to say I think this fencing business deal that you're talking about, that sounds great, you know? It's wonderful because you know something, that's going to give Mark a thing that not a lot of hockey players have, and that is a viable future.
Yeah, I think so too, but you don't know how much he loves hockey.
No, I do know how much he loves hockey. I mean, that's why. See, this is very difficult because he's such a great player. You know, honestly, I think that your husband is one of this game's true heroes. I really do. But the sad reality is that there comes a time when you gotta think about, you know, maybe hanging up the skates. Perhaps, you know, Mark's had a good kick at the can, and maybe this is that time for him. And this isn't just from me, Rayanne. I'm getting this from every single GM in the league. Okay, I've talked to all of them. The thing is, nobody wants to see Mark hang on too long. You know, and maybe embarrass himself. You know?
Well, it's not like he's decrepit.
No, I know. I'm not saying that, but he has lost a step, Rayanne. Hasn't he? You know, just a tiny step. You and I, we know better than anybody that's all it can take in this league. I don't know, I just feel so. And there's only one person that can tell him this, of course, and that's you. You know, not as his agent, but as his wife, you know. I think you gotta be honest with the guy. You know, it's certainly not my business, but, you know, God bless you guys. You guys are married, and, you know, I don't even, you know, what do I know? It seems that honesty is the foundation of any good marriage, and, did you want another one of these guys, or?
No.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I want a word with you. Then you should schedule one. It's an informal word, nonetheless. And it's getting more informal by the second, so could you just put on the brakes?
I don't know if you comprehend just how much time is lost by these so-called informal words.
Well, I don't know if you comprehend how things run around here. Duff McCardle didn't go to Harvard Business School. He doesn't follow Robert's rules. He communicates one-on-one. He either shouts over the roar of the smelters or he tries to sneak in a word between euchre hands at lunch. That's the kind of man he is, and that is how things run around here.
Yes. Well, that must change. If for no other reason than euchre and bridge, whist, and Hasenpfeffer are not to be played during work hours. If you'll excuse me, Miss Blessed, I am now behind my time.
What else? His last team was the Hershey Bears. That's his team right there. Hershey Bears. 68.
Great.
But, you know, my father was away, you know, a lot. So I You know, man, I remember being like 10 or 11 years old, must have been, and on the phone, and I was saying to him, you know, Dad, please let me come down there and live with you. And he laughed and he made some joke about, you know, there not being as much chocolate in Hershey as I thought. But I don't even like chocolate, so. But anyway, I always hoped he'd get traded someplace closer, but he never did. And that's it. You know, I was 12, his car went off the road, hit a tree. C'est la vie. I thought about that for a while. Never really told anybody before. Maybe it's the wine. Gonna flip that? You're gonna flip your tape there.
Oh, yeah. Never thought of you like that before.
Like what?
Just a little boy who's lonely.
I don't think about myself like that anyway. You know, it's not like I'm... See, why are we talking about this stuff anyway? Maybe we should, for the book, I think, you know, we should stick primarily, I think you should concentrate on my professional life, you know. You're a very good listener, you know.
We're in such a roll here, I can just keep on going.
Sure. Yeah, we could keep going if you want.
I think they're gonna kick us out soon.
Really? Yeah. Well, we could keep going somewhere else. I mean, if you wanted to.
Hey, Hickey.
Sir.
I ate a piece of fish. It's not sitting too well. Thought I'd take a couple turns around the pond. Try to shift it into position, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, sir. Actually, sir, I received a memo. There's to be no unauthorized usage of the rink. Insurance.
I authorize it. I authorize everything around here, Hickey. Including your paycheck.
Yes, sir. But there's no...
Hickey, you're coming damn close to standing in the unemployment line trying to explain to everyone why you got a 1959 CCM Tackleberry boot sticking out of your hiney.
Mr. McCardle, you can't go on the ice, sir. It's government policy. And you can't fire me either, sir. You're not my boss anymore. SM3 Sexsmith is. Not exactly sure what you are.
Well, that makes two of us, Hickey.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, good night, Hickey.
Mr. McCardle?
Yeah.
It's a nice sweater, sir.
I'm serious. There's something,
What?
there's something different about you. You know?
Oh, yeah.
What have you done? Have you changed your being or what?
No, I did get a few new clothes.
Yeah, well,
went shopping.
They look great. No, they don't look great. You do. You look great.
Thanks.
Yeah. You do. You look great.
Got a few other things, too.
Well, then. What? Yeah, go.
Hi, Brett, what's up?
What do you mean? Nothing. Well, how are you?
Great. Actually, I have some news.
Oh, well, news is good.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember that guy who, spoke to our seminar group?
Oh, God, yeah. Who could forget him?
Right. Well, okay, after class, I went up to ask him a question. Actually, you'd have been proud of me because I pointed out a pretty fundamental flaw in his logic. But anyway, so afterwards, he asked me out for a drink.
There you are.
Whenever I'm around you,
Dad?
holding hands, baby, take a drive.
Are you listening?
Cussing at your mind. Well, I know you've had lovers before, but none of them can make you feel
How you doing? So you want to know who I am? I'm a bear. yeah, I'm still working on it, okay? Anywho, I live in America. Hey, not here, not here. Yeah, that's more like it. What about a little stream with lots of nice juicy salmon in it? Hey, where's the salmon? Okay, I get it. I talk, you give me salmon. Yeah, okay, it's a deal. So what kind of bear am I? I'm a grizzly bear. We're called grizzlies because look at the fur on my back. And we got a great sense of smell that helps us find food. Like a nice tasty salmon. I said salmon. Okay, I'll settle for berries. Not bad. So, what else you need to know? Oh yeah, we go to sleep over the winter. That's because there's not much food around in the winter. This means that we fatten up in the summer and fall, so that we have reserves in our bodies for the big sleepover. We don't sleep in beds. We make dens for ourselves, which we dig out with our big claws. Or sometimes we're lucky and we find caves. Hey, nice cave. We'll sleep for 5 to 8 months here. That's a lot of sleep. There's lots of other kind of bears. There's polar bears, black bears, spectacled bears, and really, we're just kind of shy and want to be left alone to go hunt for food. So, where's my salmon? Could you make them easier to catch, do you think? Hey, come back here.
Enter a world where anything is possible.
Come on, everybody.
Where stories come to life in the blink of an eye. Classic stories.
Tom Sawyer.
Magic stories.
Princess.
Funny stories.
My, the service is fast around here.
Plato the buffalo tells stories to you.
Yes.
Sock the tiger needs to know what to do. Ooh. Annie and Zach, best friends, loyal and true. Yeah. Learn about life from the Book of Virtues, right here on Qubo.
The best game you can name is a good old hockey game.
Hi, Rose. Hi. Rose. Yeah. Thornton, what are you doing here?
I had to make some coffee.
Where's Mr. Parker?
He said that he would be back around noon.
So this is what you used my makeover for. It was for Brett.
No, it was for me.
You lied to me.
No, I didn't lie to you. I think I just kind of lied to myself. I didn't really want to think that I was attracted to him.
Oh, Rose, okay, let me just remind you here that it was a few short weeks ago that you were calling Mr. Parker, I believe the word was, a flatworm.
Yeah, I did, but he's changed.
No, Rose. Hey, he hasn't changed. I mean, he has just been acting strange because of...
Because of what?
Because of what happened with Colleen.
Because she fired him.
No,
not fired. Because she made him retire or, resign or whatever. Yeah, for sure. I think that it made him look at his life and made him decide that he needed to make a change.
Hey, look, Rose, I just don't think that Mr. Parker is ready for any emotional attachments right now, that's all, okay?
What, you think you're the only one that knows him? You think he's this animal in a zoo, some exotic creature, and you're his keeper? Well, come on, Renata, he's a human being. He's walking around the earth, he's meeting people, and yeah, okay, he met me, and we had a great time last night. If this is what this is about, if you think that we can't have a great time tomorrow night and the night after that and the night after that, then really all I have to say to you is, if you'll excuse me, I was just making coffee,
Come.
Harry,
Miss Blessed.
what are you doing there?
Casting the I Ching. I consult the Book of Changes because changes are afoot.
Yeah, now, about that. Kenny Anderson called from Detroit. It seems you were suggesting a trade involving Mark Simpson.
'Twas but idle chit-chat.
Well, it didn't sound that way to me. You see, the thing is, Harry, Simpson has a no-trade contract, so that's a problem right there. And the other problem is he's the most popular player this franchise has ever had. Mark Simpson is the Hamilton Steelheads.
Poe, the symbol of falling, or causing to fall.
I remember a time, Harry, when you paid attention to me. Before the Seattle deal fell through, you and I were buddy-buddy.
Mr. Simpson certainly has been a popular player, but his play of late has deteriorated. His goal production is down.
Well, that's because you took him off the power play.
Because he is non-productive.
Okay, so it's a chicken and egg thing. My point is...
What do you mean, chicken and egg thing?
You know what I mean. Which came first?
I'm not following you.
You know. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
You speak in riddles, Miss Blessed. I suggest you stick to running Mr. McCardle's blue-collar enterprises and leave the hockey to the experts.
Listen, Harry.
Oh, by the by, we have new designations. I have a memo here from Regan SM3 Sexsmith. I am happy to report that I am henceforth to be known as PS1 Strand, Personnel Supervisor 1. You, Miss Blessed, G.A. Blessed. That's General Assistant.
Well, I think I know where I stand.
Come on, Poe.
I don't seem to remember my Steelheads mug getting all smashed up and then glued back together like that.
So, done any thinking about the fencing business?
You know, you never hear about people getting into the air business.
What?
You know, you never hear about people getting into the air business or the water business.
Sure you do. Sal's husband's in the water business. He sells those office coolers.
It's not the point, man.
You're the one who brought it up. I want to talk about the fencing business.
Look, I have at least five good years left in me, and every GM in the league knows that.
I know you love the game too much to see it right now, but you've got to retire sometime. And now looks like the time. No one wants to see you hang on too long.
You know, I really don't see the point in having an agent who thinks that I should quit.
Fine. Fire me.
Fine.
So, now what are you going to do about the wife who thinks it's time you not quit, but turned around and faced the rest of your life? What about her?
Does she really think that I'm through? Do you really believe that? Do you really, really believe that?
It's not just me, Mark. The whole league thinks that.
You know what? I think it's time that I head back to the hotel. My dog friends are missing me right about now.
I'm just trying to be honest, Mark. Honesty is supposed to be the foundation of a good marriage.
Well, then I guess our marriage isn't that good then, is it?
You have changed.
Well, certainly more tired than I remember.
You remember a few months ago you asked me to, if I wanted a coffee. Well, you know what I said. I said yes. And,
What?
you threw this $1 at me and you said, go buy 2 cups or something like that.
I didn't do that.
See, I knew that you wouldn't remember. I knew it wasn't important enough to you to remember.
Well, I'm sorry. I did that.
Yeah. You know, at the airport, I saw something in you that I never saw before, you know?
What?
Saw this man, this wounded man, and then I realized that all that other stuff, you know, all that rude and manipulating Brett was just this facade, you know, it's just your mask.
Well, first of all, I wasn't wounded at the airport. I was angry at the airport.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
No. You were hurt and you were a little boy and you were in pain and I saw it.
Well, why would you be attracted to that anyway?
Why would I be attracted to that?
Exactly.
Just kidding. Because I don't know, I saw that there was room for somebody else, you know, besides you in there, and I think you needed me. I did want to sit with you and drink coffee, even though I know you don't drink coffee.
No, not anymore.
No. You've changed, right?
Sure, yeah.
I know.
I have changed. You know, I just figured I can't spend all my time worrying about my career and, you know, whether all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a coffee right now.
You'll never get her that way, Rex. Sounds like you want it too much. You just gotta chill out and play hard to get, buddy. Hello? I don't want to talk to you, Parker.
What can I say? My heart goes out to the two of you. You know, and I'm sorry that things did not work out between you and Rayanne. Listen, the most important thing is you and we need to get together now more than ever, to seriously start talking about your future.
I just need a couple of days to think about this, all right? And you know what, Parker? Quit calling me here. I don't want anyone to know I'm here, because if this gets out in the media, I don't know what I'll do, all right? So quit calling me here and have a good night, all right?
You know, if people really understood what was going on with Mark Simpson, I don't think they'd be so, you know,
anxious to get on him about his play. And anyway, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel kind of sorry for the guy. You know, he's under all this, you know, tremendous pressure, and you know, the man is in a lot of pain. If the fans knew about that, they'd cut in some slack, but
my girlfriend Cher, you know,
she says I waste too much of my spiritual energy searching for a matriarch. I guess it's true sometimes. You know, I mean, once I had to help look for my grandma when she wandered away from the Eventide home. And
they win.
I don't know.
DeVoe. Something funny?
No.
It's tragic. Somebody want to tell me what the hell's going on around here?
Interesting reading in today's Spectator, gentlemen. Interesting reading indeed. And because it is a human interest story, the editors have seen fit to print it on the front page. Simpson's personal life in shambles. Riveting.
Jane's supposed to be training to be a lady in waiting. That was a joke, was it? But what she really wants to be is a knight, and she'll do anything to get better at it.
Define better.
She's got a best friend that's just a little bigger than her, and he only has good things to say about Jane.
Grace, humor, short temper.
Jane and Dragon are best of pals, and who couldn't use the help of a fire-breathing dragon?
You and me together.
Hang on tight for a glorious adventure. Jane and the Dragon, only on Qubo.
What a frustrating night it has been for Mark Simpson. Nothing seems to gel out there for Hamilton's captain. And late in the second period, the Steelheads are trailing Philly by 2 goals.
Somebody spell the old guy. We got a wheelchair down here? Some oxygen, maybe?
Hello? Hi. No, I got it on some made-for-TV movie. Something about a husband and wife, he's a jerk. Usual story. No, I didn't tell the Spectator anything. Must have been Mark. Guess he doesn't care very much anymore.
Steelheads finally with an opportunity in the Philadelphia zone.
That's the way you do her.
That's the way you do it would be the more acceptable phrase.
Oh, lighten up a little, SM3. Throw off some ballast.
Simpson along the boards. He's got the puck. He sidesteps a check, loses the puck. Billy takes it over, charges in. They come in and score.
Simpson, hello? Did you lose a contact down there? Come on in here, you tank artist. I got your bed ready for you. I got the sheets pulled down. You want a nice cup of cocoa, sweetie?
That's the way you do it.
No, that's not the way you do it. That's the other team doing it.
Surely one can appreciate athletic excellence regardless of one's affiliation.
If I wanted athletic excellence, I'd be watching Elvis Stoico. I'm not looking for quadruple looping kowtows. I want the Steelheads to get some goals.
All right, boys, listen up. We're down 2 goals. That 2 goals is squat. So let's not start getting hysterical, all right? And with McLeod between the pipes, we're not getting any more.
Whatever, Simpson.
What'd you say, Shipton? Yeah, I thought so. Hey, look, guys, we're playing like a bunch of stiffs out there. We gotta get our heads back into this game. We gotta start getting creative. We gotta stop running our breakouts like it's a practice. Need I remind you, gentlemen, this is a game.
That's what the coach wants us to do.
Fresh meat doesn't talk, Win.
We're not the reason we're down by 2 goals.
Is that what you think?
Hey! I think you guys had better start listening to Simpsy, huh? He's the captain.
Yeah? Well, maybe he should start leading by example.
You want example, newbie? I'll show you an example. Let's go, huh, punk?
Hey! There's a lot of tension in the room right now, okay? I mean, I feel it. And what Cher says, you know Cher's and share your beer and share your comb or whatever. Cher says that tension makes things snap, you know? Break. So what we need to do is not have so much tension in the room right now, okay? We need to meld our energies together. So what I want you to do is grab the hand of the guy sitting next to you and just find a place of serenity. You know, it's just a happy place. Do it!
What a tough night it's been for the Hamilton Steelheads. They seem extremely tense out there, especially here in the third period. Philly has been all over them. They control again in the Steelhead zone. Cut in front of the goal, they score! That will put it out of reach for Hamilton.
Well, as the saying goes, a canoe floats better after a good shellacking.
There is a meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Sometimes a damn good drubbing is just what the team needs to become galvanized. That last word, by the way, became part of the popular argot by way of the steel industry. Just thought you'd like to take a note there, SM3. At any rate, you take the Whitby Dunlops. They sailed to Europe in, one of the previous 100 years. In their first exhibition game, they were handed their backsides on T-salvers. They rebounded for game 2. Game 3, they could have won in their shorts.
Excuse me, I have to go. There is a meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, they were mostly from the same family. Great young fellas. Wonderful people. I remember. Great big guys. Red-headed mostly.
Look it. I can put up with a lot. I can put up with your stupid agendas and all the different colors of paper, and I can put up with your schedules and designations. But if you ever walk out on Duff McCardle in the middle of a story again, you can make an official appointment in your little black book saying, today my ass is going to be tanned black and blue by G.A. Blessed.
Are you threatening me with physical violence?
Yes.
Good. You don't know how much I enjoy physical violence. There's a meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. Don't be late, G.A. Blessed.
Whoa, that was a brutal game, big guy, and I know why. It's because you can't concentrate.
And with me, that's why, all right? I can handle Strand. You've seen me do that, right? I can handle the media. I can handle it all. All you have to do is play hockey, Mark. That's it, all right? You handle the puck. I will handle everything else. I can make this go away, Mark.
Hey, big man. Put him down. It's my agent.
Yes, I am. I'm your agent. Thank you very much. Congratulations. You are not going to regret this for 1 nanosecond. Okay, I'm coming by the hotel. I'm going to bring you by the contracts. Okay, there she is. I think it's terrible what she did to you. You know what I'm going to do? My first order of business? I'm going to tell Miss Thornton from the Spectre exactly how we feel about her scum-sucking so-called journalism. You wait right there. And you're looking great. I love this. What's going on? Look at you. You're looking so beautiful. You're killing me. Get out of here. You and I are going out to dinner, okay? No, forget that. Forgo dinner.
You know, actually, I just want to go talk to Simpson. You want to
interview with Simpson?
I do.
Do you want an exclusive interview with Mark Simpson? Yeah. I'll get you. You are looking so. You're killing me. Get out of here.
Pass. Pick it up, you ugly moke.
What are you doing, Duffer?
Playing euchre.
Oh.
A memo came down the pike from SM3 saying that's how it wasn't allowed, so I lost no time assembling a foursome. Unfortunately, all the fellas I used to play with are dead. Not him. Buzz Heathcote. He had a big personality shift after he got hit in the head with an ingot. Now watch your language. Charlie Blessed's girl is here.
I want you to go away, Duff.
All right, that's Trump for you.
I want you to take a little holiday. Maybe go to your place in the Turks and Caicos. You like it down there, don't you?
I like the Turks well enough. I never cared for the Caicos. Now, what's this about? Why do you want me to go away?
The truth?
Yeah.
Because I think things might get real ugly around here.
Oh, I see. That's a renege, Buzz. You beetle-browed mooncalf. You got a spade. All right. Coco, couple of weeks. Down in the Turks. Get my wind again before the next round. The meningitis took more out of me than I care to admit, so a couple of weeks in the sun, bone fishing, working out with the medicine ball, maybe just the ticket.
Good.
All right. Everybody home. Come on, see you in a couple of weeks. Somebody else bring the corned beef and chips next time. But that ain't why I'm going. I'm going because of this.
Going because of a message in a fortune cookie.
Look again. Hasn't been opened. I don't even know what the message is. You know what's inside that fortune cookie? Possibility. That's about all we can ask of life, isn't it? Possibility. I mean, when you think what happened to my good friend Bailey Merkin.
What happened to him?
Nothing of significance or interest throughout his entire life. No. Now, what are the odds of that? Astronomical. Whereas anything is possible. So if you see the chance to be happy, even if it's a possibility, you got to go for it. Anyway, that's my advice to you, Coco. And I'd say the same for Parker.
Parker? Parker's got nothing to do with anything.
Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But I wouldn't count him out so easy, Coco. Neither should you.